Biopharmaceutical compound is a very complex molecule because if we look to the normal pharmaceutical compounds, we have molecules of 500 molecular weight. But today we are looking to biopharmaceuticals which have a molecular weight of 150,000 and even more. So you can imagine that the challenges for separation are much greater with complex molecules than with simple molecules. And we see more and more that 2D-LC, especially in the comprehensive mode and in the multiple hard-cutting mode, are working very, very efficiently both on the protein level and on the peptide level. The last 20 years have been extremely important in liquid chromatography because during that period we were having better instrumentation, higher pressures, even elevated temperature could be used, and this obviously resulted in new column technologies. So in fact what we have now is columns with porous particles of 3 micrometer and sub 2 micrometer. That's extremely important, and also core shell particles. And those two new developments in liquid chromatography were revolutionizing our field. So we could do much more, better, speed, resolution, and so on. There are also other developments, but that's for the future. I'm thinking on monolithic columns, on pillar array columns, and so on. They are working today in research and development, but it's a little bit too early to transfer them to quality assurance and quality control. For complex samples, speed and resolution is a little bit contradictory, because the more resolution you need, the more time you will spend that the compounds are traveling through the column. But if we look to give you an overview, I think in the last 20 years we have realized that the speed can be reduced by a factor of 5 to 10. And if we look then to resolution, we can say that the resolution has improved by a factor even 2 to 3. And that's very, very high for complex samples. Pittcon has always been important. I remember when I was a young professor at the university, I was coming to Pittcon to have a complete overview, not only of the instrumentation, but also of the fundamentals of analytical chemistry. Because I remember that I was, in the beginning of the Pittsburgh conference, I was attending courses. Later on, I was instructor of courses together with Harold McNair, that we educated the new generation in chromatography, in mass spectroscopy, and in general in analytical chemistry. And I think this combination of a very important exhibition with good science is extremely important. And in this respect, the Pittcon is unique.